This is a clip from
Pondering Spooky Tapes 8-Legged Freaks.
Check the description for the full episode.
I have like an anecdote to share, I guess, about this movie.
I really want to know the anecdote.
Back when I was a
Because
kid,
you've been like not keeping secrets, but I've been just really wondering what the fuck, why the fuck it make you cry.
So back when I was a kid and I lived on the farm, I've always been surrounded by like cats. And this is like my grandparents' house had a ton of cats. My dad's farm had a ton of cats. I have a cat. I'm like a big cat head, basically. So when I was a kid, this movie came out in 2002. I would have been, 93, 7, 8, 9. I would have been like 9 or 10. And we rented this movie from movie galleries because my little brother was like, spiders, 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 spiders. And literally this memory of him going over to like the DVD or VHS section and picking it up. I think it was DVD. He walked over and he picks it up and he goes, spiders, 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 spiders. And my grandpa's like, okay, we brought it over to the counter, bring it back home. And the cat scene appears while we're watching it on my grandpa's big CRT.
This happens like
TV.
super early in the movie too.
My grandpa was on the living room toilet taking a shit. And 2,
the living room toilet.
okay, yeah. Did you forget about my grandpa's living room toilet?
I don't think he knows.
Oh,
about
he doesn't know.
I don't think I've ever been told.
So my grandfather was a hefty guy who lost his leg. And because of this, he had a living room toilet. It was basically a bucket and a stool. Basically built into the bucket was built into this like toilet frame, so my grandma could go and he'd take a shit and my grandma could pick up the bucket and go empty it outside or empty it into the actual toilet. Anyway, my grandpa was taking a shit. I was crying and like the cat, I'm crying and the cat fucking finally dies and then I hear behind me just
Jesus Christ.
My
like it
God.
reverberates through the fucking house and I got fucking scared because I didn't think my grandpa was shitting even though he's right behind me shitting. I was so absorbed into the movie I thought a spider was shitting and coming to get me, so I was crying and screaming while my grandfather was shitting and farting.
Oh my fucking God.
I like how you didn't think it was a sound like a spider growling. You just thought it's a spider shitting and then it's going to come get me.
It's gonna come get me after it's done.
And so like even though it's
my
this
God.
weird fucking awesome Looney Tunes bit,
It's like a fucking Son of Mask bit.
It's a scene from the
Literally
fucking
a
Mask.
Son of
well yeah,
Mask.
no, this movie is pre-Son of Mask though.
But,
or the
God,
Mask.
you're right.
I don't. I've
But,
never
like,
seen any.
it has
Mask movie.
outlines of the cat going through the drywall with like a wah face on it.
And it,
Yeah,
it's
but like has like
fucking
an 8-year-old,
goofy Looney
9-year-old.
Tunes music.
The only
with
thing
Looney
I could
Tunes
think
music.
of, the only thing I could think of is fuck. I like cats. That cat is dying. I wanted the cat to. I was like so fucking distraught by like the shitting and also by the cat. It was like a perfect mixture of I cried at this movie. I like full like sobbing at this movie, and then like immediately I swear to God it like fucking turned off, and I was like spider.
I would also be distraught by the shitting. I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Dude, speaking of shitting, while I was in the bathroom during our fucking break, I just had this weird like eureka moment where I was like, why? What do those? Because the spiders during the entire movie they go like, I don't know.
They're gremlins.
They're like weird gremlins. I had this like eureka moment where I was like, what do they sound like? They sound like grunts from Halo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
when
they
one
even
dies,
go,
it goes like,
"Ow."
ah!
Yeah, no, the one during the cat scene. It makes it makes a grunt from Halo noise when it dies.
You got to re-edit 8-Legged Freaks with the birthday party skull on.
That's what. Oh my God. There's no headshots really.
You can just count
Oh,
it
no,
as
there's
any
one.
shot.
No, there's
Listen,
one where
as
No,
the
when the mom
resident
comes
spider
in.
expert, the whole spider is the head.
Oh.
when the mom comes
Well,
in and blows its head off, the blood came out, and you're like, oh, it looks like the Shrek mud.
It looks like
So it's
Shrek
so
mud.
goopy.
Yeah, it's Shrek mud though. You can't fucking deny it. It's so goopy. It glomps on the floor.
It's totally globular.
It's totally
This movie,
globular.
totally globular.
It fucking is, dude. Fuck.
Featuring Ungoy from the Master Chief series.
Did you know I wrote a fan fiction about fucking Halo grunts? I'm sorry.
What?
You said Ungoy and
That's
I
not where I
remembered.
thought.
What do you mean about
you have a
grunts?
character called Ungoy?
I wrote a
No.
fanfiction called like Unger R, the Ungoy who knew. I can't remember the context.
The Ungoy who knew? No.
Wait,
You need to remember the context of that.
I can find it.
Wait, what did you just say? What did you just say?
What did he know?
He said the Ungoy who knew.
The Hungoy who knew?
Unger R, the Ungoy who knew. I can find it. I'm gonna send it to you.
Ungar R.
One
Ungar R,
man
the
saw it
Ungar-
coming.
What are you talking
One
about?
second, I can find it and post it here.
Was this on anybody's bingo card today?
There, yeah, it is called Unger R, the Ungoy who knew. There we go.
Under oh dude, what the fuck? It's on fanfiction.net.
Yeah, you can
This
also
is
find
still
my Slenderman and
This
Fear
is-
crossover fanfiction that I wrote.
Fear?
The-
Fear
like
and
the game?
Slenderman.
Like the game Fear?
Yeah, like Game Fear. I did a crossover fanfiction of like Fear and Slenderman. All of these are terrible, by the way.
I would have preferred that over the actual Fear sequels, so that's fine.
This is fucking awesome.
Would you? Because it's about it's the youngest member of a Fear team, and I think his name is Joker.
That's fine. It's not fucking Alma and clones again. Oh wow, this is the
Why is-
Ungoy who knew.
So you're the Ungrar, the Hungoy who knew.
There is also
Okay, so
my
I need
Halo
to-
OC named Spartan Randall.
This is it's a short story. I thought that who knew would be like Jason Bourne and shit. Like he knew like a conspiracy or something.
Oh no, it's like a full
This is very
like.
different.
This is-
Yeah, it's like it's like I think what is it about like a grunt talking to a human?
And then like he puts on the helmet and he's like becoming a
Yeah, 'cause
he's like I'm like it's like the Mandalorian.
It's like the
He's like-
Mandalorian.
Does he know?
Every time we do one of these, it goes from like talking about a movie to just talking about Brendan's fucked up.
Well, no, but you
Weird.
said Ungar the Ungoy, and I couldn't let that go. The Ungoy
of
who
course
knew.
not. I would not let it go. It's fucking called Ungrar the Ungoy who knew. And one
Blame
of
the
the
sound
lines
guy
just
who
says,
made the fucking spiders make grunt sounds from Halo.
one of the lines just says the little Ungoy had learned a lot, and it fucks me up.
It's like a children's book.
It's like a children's book.
We should make it an actual real children's book. It'll make more money than Halo Infinite did.
This will save Infinite.